So Behavior is adding a new perk named Shattered Hope. When you snuff a Boon totem, you destroy them instead. Destroying a Boon totem reveals all the auras within the Boon's range for 8 seconds. Boon totems have had a long history where they've been nerfed twice by Behavior, and it's gotten to the point where Behavior has decided that there is a perk being added to the game in order to counter Boon totems. Upon the announcement of this new perk, a lot of people have been coming up to me and asking me if this perk should be Basekit. Do the mere existence of Boon totems in a match make killers feel the need to run a singular perk just to counter them? Or would it just be something that's rather nice to have? If we pretend in a world where killers are given the ability to break Boon totems Basekit, is that really overpowered? Is that too strong? Or is it reasonable? Ever since Circle of Healing's nerf to 50% heal speed, it seems like the Circle of Healing Boon Totem is not as oppressive as it once used to be. And it seems that Circle of Healing was the only Boon Totem that was giving a majority of the community problems in comparison to Boon Exponential and Boon Shadow Step. And I asked the question to both killers and survivors alike, should Behavior give killers the Basekit ability to destroy Boon Totems upon snuffing them? And before we answer that question, I'd like to cover what someone that used to work at Behavior said about the origins of why Boon totems were created in the first place.
Lighting up totems is that. That's the thing everyone was asking for. The fact that survivors are spending all of those precious seconds fucking with totems over and over again are precious seconds that they are not banging out a gen. This is exactly what people wanted. But just a general idea of a repeatable action survivors can do that wastes a lot of time is good, actually.
It's often said by BHVR employees that they think Circle of Healing was the only Boon totem that is a problem in Dead by Daylight.
Boon totems and their general mechanics aren't going to see any sweeping changes anytime soon. They're generally working as intended. Again, overall. That said, I already talked about Circle of Healing, but Boon's the overall system. It's not going to see any major changes anytime soon.
But I like to bring up an argument that says otherwise. Although this is an optional objective that the survivor can partake in, I argue that Boon totems are also an objective that the killers partake in, almost like a fifth survivor. Part of the reason why I think this, because in order to stop an unlimited amount of value, whether it be unlimited healing, self-pickups, or a hiding until the killer snuffs the Boon totem, the killer needs to run around the map looking for the Boon totem in order to stop a virtually unlimited wave of medkits, unbreakables, or distortion stacks. Yes, I don't think Boon perk like Circle of Healing is as oppressive as it was in the past, but is it too much for killers to handle? And is tying the solution to countering boons as a perk the correct solution? It might be. The amount of complaints on Circle of Healing and Boon totems have drastically went down. On paper, an unlimited amount of medkits, unbreakables, and distortion stacks sounds insanely broken, but this seemed to be more of a problem with the old skill-based matchmaking system that basically made competitive Dead by Daylight the main game mode. Now that Dead by Daylight's more casual, things might be fine. Behavior has recently announced that they are changing over 40 perks in Dead by Daylight and reevaluating them such that one perk doesn't dominate over the rest. And this may include Boon totems, regardless of what Behavior has previously said. But when it comes to solving the solution by introducing a brand new perk into the game, I do admit there are more eloquent ways to treat Boon totems, such as a token system that automatically snuffs out boons, but changes like that are for Behavior to decide. Ultimately, I just wonder if you guys still have problems with Boon totem perks, especially Circle of Healing after the 2 nerfs. This topic is really weird for me, and I could see this going either way, but I kind of want to know what you guys think. Are Boon perks overly oppressive in your games, or are they perfectly fine? And based on that, should Shatterhope be Basekit?